There's a moment in every experience when something inside you begins to move. A rise, a shift, a wave. That moment is emotion. In the last episode, you learned how the body speaks first. Now we turn to the heart, the part that responds. Emotion is the heart's response, the part of you that comes online right after the body reacts. It's the part of you that says, "This is how the moment feels." Most people misunderstand emotion. They think emotion is the problem. They think emotion is the thing to control, suppress, or get rid of. But emotion isn't the problem. Emotion is the interpreter. Emotion is the bridge between your body and your mind. Emotion is the part of you that gives shape to your experience. Emotion rises because your body reacted. It's not random. It's not dramatic. It's not too much. Emotion is your heart trying to help you understand what your body already sensed. Your body says, something is happening. Your heart says, and here is how it feels. That's all emotion is, a translation, a meaning layer, a response to sensation. Emotion is not the story. Emotion is the signal about the signal. But here's where things get confusing. Most people don't feel the body first. They feel the emotion first. They don't notice the tightening in the chest. They don't notice the drop in their stomach. They don't notice the shift in their breathing. They notice the anxiety. They notice the irritation. They notice the sadness. They notice the overwhelm. So emotion feels like the beginning, but it isn't. It's the second step in the chain. And when you think emotion is the beginning, you end up trying to solve the wrong part of experience. Emotion is not a problem to fix. Emotion is information. Emotion tells you something matters, something hurts, something feels off, something feels good, something needs attention, something needs care, something needs protection, something needs expression. Emotion is your heart trying to help you understand yourself. It's not trying to overwhelm you, it's trying to orient you. But emotion can feel overwhelming when the mind jumps in too quickly. When the mind doesn't listen to the body and doesn't listen to the heart, it starts creating stories that don't match the moment. And these stories can amplify the emotion far beyond what the body originally felt. A small wave becomes a storm. A moment of anxiety becomes a spiral. A moment of sadness becomes a collapse. A moment of irritation becomes a fight. Not because the emotion was wrong, but because the mind reacted before listening. Emotion is not the escalation. Emotion is the beginning of understanding. Emotion is not the enemy of clarity. Emotion is the doorway to clarity. Emotion tells you what matters. Emotion tells you what you care about. Emotion tells you where you're wounded. Emotion tells you where you're growing. Emotion tells you what you need. Emotion tells you what you value. Emotion is the compass that reveals your inner landscape. Without emotion, you would know what happened, but you wouldn't know what it meant to you. Emotion is the part of you that says, "This is personal." Emotion is also not the same as the story you tell about it. "I feel anxious" is different from "something bad is happening." "I feel sad" is different from "I'm losing everything." "I feel angry" is different from "they're trying to hurt me." Emotion is the raw material. The story is the interpretation. Emotion is the heart. The story is the mind. And when you separate the two, you begin to understand yourself with far more clarity. Emotion is not weakness. Emotion is not instability. Emotion is not immaturity. Emotion is intelligence. Emotion is information. Emotion is orientation. Emotion is the heart doing its job, helping you understand the meaning of the body's reaction before the mind turns it into a story. Emotion is the second truth, the emotional truth. the human truth. And when you learn to recognize that, your entire inner world becomes easier to navigate. And in the next episode, we move from the second compass to the third, the mind's interpretation.